Okay, I think I'm here. So, I'm gonna try this. Meet up in Belleville Park. There's multiplayer, there's game share. So I can always do via game chat. Then there's this, I'll use this option. But let me go to game rooms and see what happens. Ah, hello, Rodion. Actually, let me first find a room. See what happens if I do that. Okay, so it does automatically. I've seen some stuff on your server. I see. Yes, game chat is allowed. Let me set that up. Oh, that's good. Actually done robotic. Let me check again. Ooh. Sweet. I'm gonna have to check that out. The other thing, when I'm getting new Mario Maker content, I'll definitely bring some anticipation. I'm going to do no password, and I'm going to let this run. Hello, Cloudside, welcome back. Yeah, my chat window is a bit frozen at the moment. Okay, so that's what happened. Got back. Very nice. Oh, we also got Rainbow on it. You know, I do have it on my Steam wish list. I need to commit to getting that at some point. Although, you know, there's only so much I can tackle. I did start experimenting with the local multiplayer, but that is going to be rarely shown on this platform, I can already tell. And let me just also check. Just exit the friend room. I'm guessing all I need to do is have me as a Switch friend, and this will work. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Game chat session. Let's do that. I'm not my host, but I can always adjust chats as necessary. So let's give this a shot. Let's see what happens. Hello there. I'm glad I have a... I need to be careful with what I spend. If that was a mistake, no pressure. And yeah. I'm also trying to do some recording. Hello, MJ. Welcome. So, I guess... interesting. I want to see if the game room persists. Also, I'm going to do this. Go put my friend code in. Here, so it's easier for people. So let me adjust that. So if you want, I can start one up myself. That's going to be easier for you. Sweet. See, I'm doing that with another file right now, actually. I've actually recorded the first world, replaying it, because I'm curious what the game is like. Okay, about that. One thing I will state that I am kind of disappointed about is that the flower power-up does not show up. I don't think it shows up on the levels at all, but who knows. I would say, actually, they might be. Although, once again, for me personally, I have no problem with Special World. But I mean, I literally posted those videos. Alright, if you want me to start game chat first, I don't mind doing that. I would like to see your status up here, but I can find you otherwise. I've got a lot of people who can do this. That's kind of neat. Sorry about that. I'll wait until people are fully ready. But yes, I did hear, well, I kind of heard something like that. And I heard that the Yoshi game is going to be 60 for digital, which I definitely count as a win. Wonder how the host a frame race. That's interesting. I heard that they're not doing anything about the games that have already released, but I did hear that. I don't know if they plan on doing that for future situations. Okay, so I could theoretically do something like that. Oh, and I died. Hey, got a friend request? Let me check that. Hello, Dante? Let's get you in. I'll be real, this is a harder one. I did the video with the elephant power for a good reason. Alright, let me try this. See what happens. Oh, I did not realize that. That was close.
Oh my god, dude, finally.
I'm guessing your machine had some trouble issues.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'm going to assume that doing this with the flower power is not a good idea. I'm just going to say that right now. Okay, I want to visit the park again. Because we got all that.
Okay, so right now I'm going to be like playing some Rainbow, so yeah.
Alright.
As you can see, I got it right here.
Actually, I think I did see it on your online status. So yeah, that definitely does something. I'll have to check other people's status in the courses, that's cool. Hello there. So there's also the online mode, which is definitely going to be over here.
I don't mind robotic, like joining the chat or anything.
You need, I can also try doing a session if you don't mind, by all means. I'll let the guest choose first. Alright, so we'll do Amazing Maze Race.
So, as you can see in this, like, tiny little bubble, I am playing Rainbow right now.
Alright, actually, if Robot wants to join the chat, I'm going to do that first, then I'll start on.
Okay, what is, like, the regions?
There we go. I know those have been approved. Let's try this. Go ahead and start off with a free-for-all. See how this goes.
Maze race.
It's a mysterious course that changes its layout every time you play. Spin out for enemies and obstacles that head for the goal. Alright. I also noticed this with the multiplayer. We got no badge, we got action, we got expert, and we got support. So definitely the easy mode's enabled. Oh, another friend request. Okay, if I pause this, let me see. Hello, Kerbo.
Hello.
I should also start showing my screen as well. Okay, so it definitely pauses me. And the birds are also showing a bit of a pathway.
Yeah.
Now let me do a quick adjustment. Whoa, almost did the wrong one. There we go. Common error had occurred. Huh, that's not promising.
Huh.
Alright, there is no pressure in doing a retrial again, if necessary.
There is no pressure. I am fine with this.
Hello, Kerbo. Let's give this another shot, and we'll see what happens. We're also noticing the bells, which I'm not sure if they do anything exactly, but they're definitely fancy.
I don't know.
Alright. Let's see if we can try this one. Okay, there's a lot of variety here. Let's try the first one, see what happens.
Flapjet race.
Uh-huh.
Get to the goal.
I'm too broke for the DLC,
All
so
set.
yeah.
I'll give multiple chances, so don't worry about that. This level definitely reminds me of some of the challenges I saw on the
I'm gonna
Wii
get a
on...
base wonder, maybe.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Although, actually, now
Yeah.
I'm curious. I want to see if someone can join the game room with the Switch 1 version.
Maybe. But I think the game room is only on Switch 2, isn't it? Let me go find my copy.
I don't remember. I have to check.
I'm trying to get my copy of Mario Wonder. I don't know where it is.
Mario.
What do y'all be doing to your Switch 2? Is there...
Hurrah! You're so fast.
What is Nintendo even doing?
Got the variety, and that's the end. Okay. And I got 11 droplets for placing second. Alright, this is all good to know.
Oh,
And now my voice copies.
Oh my god, finally, for fuck's sake, this
I
took
heard that.
way too long. This took way too
imagine
long.
having a load times.
Right.
What's the load times of the Switch?
Okay, anyways,
Obviously.
screen sharing time. And, full screen.
Oh.
Alright, I want to try the second one now, see where the differences come. And then maybe I try to tackle a 2-star. So as I expected, these all are just going to drop the water droplets.
Guess what time it is? It's rainbow time.
Get to the goal.
Oh.
And yeah,
Who will be number 1?
Oh my god, dude, why is he built like that?
Why is so built like what?
okay, the Hoppos don't pose any threat at all.
Okay, alright, let's go.
I love
Let's do
Hoppos.
this.
Alright, now let me try to win this and see what happens. So, placing second got me 11 droplets. Let's see
Give me
how...
in that.
If I place
Give
first,
me
I want
in.
to see how much I get.
Okay, there I am.
Oh my
Also,
god.
wow, this really feels indestructible. Then again, Flapjet definitely showed its power with what I've seen from the training courses.
Stretch.
I think the main aspect of the DLC is definitely
Oh yeah,
challenge
also
levels,
guys, if
definitely
y'all
those.
are like, also if you guys are watching,
Yeah.
I want to show you guys something.
Oh, only 12.
I have the ability. Wait, I have the ability to point. I
If
can
pointing
point.
is your power, then what are you about it?
Shut
That
up,
is great power.
Socrates.
Okay, I'll do one more with the highest difficulty. Also, hello, CP, welcome back.
Oh look, a friendly bat. Ah, it did.
Flapjet race.
Taking the risk of putting back on my screen share because it might crash my game. It might.
No worries. Still, thanks for
Get to
stopping
the goal.
by. Appreciate it nonetheless.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the
it
way,
might.
do you guys
Okay.
like even see my screen sharing thing?
Okay, if I can press the I can press the back like with the joystick left. Basically, I can reverse.
Because I'm so awesome to do. That's what I'm doing.
Let's go. Ready, set.
So good.
Oh god.
I'm
Circle 1. Outskirts. Oh look, I'm in the
Okay, that also
outskirts.
happens.
I wonder what's in the outskirts. It's probably like the outskirts or something.
Minor spelling mistake. I win CPU. Take the L, bro.
Oh boy. Okay, so
Oh
all quests in
boy.
the third gave me
Oh
3,
no.
gave me
No,
11.
this is after me. Oh god, it's after me.
He's gone. Alright, well, my level's done. Gonna hop on Wonder. And my screen
Oh my
again,
god, dude,
Alright.
I almost died to that thing.
I want to see if someone starts a room what's going to happen. Well, what would really be nice to see if I can see the voice chat occur
I wonder where
and to see if
this
someone
goes.
joins there.
Oh
I mean,
look,
there is
it's a
game
family.
share.
Oh look, it's a family of bats.
Oh no.
Propeller flower race.
Okay, so what I
Answer
know
your
is that
question,
I have to
Natsurums. I'm
somehow
saying in the chat.
get up here into the shelter.
I've not been Pantheon
But I
4,
don't know
but
how,
I've done
because I'm stupid.
2 endings.
I mean, like, there is a climbing passage, like, right over here, that I could cross, and, like, crawl. Oh god, the pink lizard's after me.
Ooh, okay, Kerbal got a good lead there.
Climb, jump, climb, jump. Okay, this isn't really working at all. Where does this lead to? Oh no, it's just a dead end.
You're getting hit slows you down.
Go, go, go.
Oh, there we go, finally. Ah!
Hurrah! A bit more.
Oh my god, why do I keep falling? Oh my god, dude, I'm so stupid. Oh god, the
Imagine
lizard's
falling
after
in
me.
the video. Imagine falling. Could not be me.
Okay. The more players you get in a room, the more droplets you're going to gain, I'm guessing.
Oh my god, dude, the lizard fell. Oh my god, it's so stupid.
So by default,
Okay,
I'm guessing
so,
last gets 11, and then every player you beat gets an extra
3, 2,
droplet.
1, go! Oh,
That's what I'm guessing.
made it.
These DLCs are quite expensive.
Dude, those lizards are fighting!
I kind of agree. I'm not sure expensive is the best word. I'd say maybe overpriced for some of them. Or like, they're bundling them,
potato.
definitely. I could definitely imagine it
Tomato,
would be possible
tomato.
for them to do
Whoa.
this, like,
Kitty.
they could make these as 2 separate DLCs, but
Climb,
I
go.
mean,
My cat
Oh
is
my
attacking
god.
me. My cat is attacking me.
Ah!
I'm thinking about the business perception here. I mean, instead
One
of
sec.
selling it separately, they sell together. So even if you don't care about the other one, you
Where
still
does
buy it
this lead
anyways
to?
because it's exclusive purchase.
Oh, it leads to that area. But I really want to like go into like the shelter, but
I kicked my cat out of my room. He attacked me. Right.
wait, let me pause real quick. How much
Yeah.
time do I have left? Oh,
I would have bought the Kirby DLC, but you know, 17
Jump.
pounds.
oh my god, there's 3 lizards fighting.
With a star.
I don't know why.
I would have been fine if this was like 10 pounds, but no, it's 17.
Yeah, they're like all the upgrade packs so far have been $20, or I guess 17 pounds for you.
Yep.
Oh hey, it's a noodle fly.
Some
It is
are
going through that
cheaper.
pipe. I wonder where that leads to.
Animals
Oh, yeah, there are
is
some
Oh,
that
some
are
other
cheaper,
area
but
on the
they're
outskirts.
really minor upgrades.
It does
If I'm
depend on
correct.
what's in the upgrade bag. It does depend. Animal
Man,
Crossing
these
is like a
skirts are
kinda-
really out.
Yeah, if I'm correct, like the upgrade versions for like Pokemon ZA and
Oh my god,
Metroid Prime
what is
4,
this?
those are basically
Can I
just
eat it?
grapple enhancements. In my
Yeah.
opinion, those are scams. No disrespect to Nintendo, but like, I mean, really, you're charging $10 extra
Where's
for
this
enhanced
guy?
performance.
At least Silksong had a
Cool.
free upgrade pack.
Yeah, I mean, Silksong,
Well, this will go
Deltarune,
down here.
and I like when that happens. Like the free upgrade pack,
How about I
I
go
personally think
over there?
you shouldn't be spending money for enhanced performance. That's not
Where am I
something
going?
people will know or care about.
Hello?
In my opinion, from
It's
consumer base,
what?
it's a scam.
Nintendo
Oh.
is treating these as DLC when all they are is so you know.
Oh, that's a
Better
pole
performance.
plant. That's a pole plant.
I have
I would
not
much
played
rather-
Rainbow Road, Brilliant.
I'd much rather the performance be free, and if I want, I could buy the DLC.
Yeah. Well, actually, they're not calling. Well, they don't call them DLCs. I actually did say this in the Samurai post. They call them upgrade packs, which
Well,
you could
they are just
start calling them
glorified
UPs.
DLC.
Oh
but
god.
I mean, is that really
they
going
are
to stick?
glorified
Oh
DLC.
look, shelter. I found shelter. Oh, the pole plant almost like ate me or something.
Right.
But I mean, if you're proving my point here, like nobody, if like it's
there we
only
go,
going to
finally.
pick up the impression
Finally.
of being called an upgrade pack
Shelter!
if people
I
accept
found shelter,
them
yay!
that name.
Yay!
But
Slug
from this
dance.
current looks of
I'm
things,
doing
they're
a
not
slug
going to.
dance. I'm dancing
Yes.
like a slug.
The shelter cannot be that good. The shelter cannot be that good, bro.
Stuff going
Yeah,
on, I know.
Wait, let me check the map where I am right now.
Let's try this one. See what happens.
There we go, another cycle complete.
Petal flower race.
There we go, it's a cycle completed. Yay.
Right.
Oh yeah, like if I'm correct for like Hollow Knight, Nintendo Switch 1, Nintendo Switch like Silksong, Deltarune, and they don't have those aren't
There we go,
DSOs at all.
Cycle 2.
They're actual upgrade packs. So
Oh god.
yeah, it's
oh
hard
god.
to tell what people are going to take the impressions as.
Uh,
My guess is that they're only calling the
I
upgrade
died.
packs DLCs because you're getting new content for Mario Party and Kirby. Even though it's not, well, yeah. I mean, Mario Party especially is not what anyone asked for.
I might buy
Kirby
Kirby.
might, maybe. For me personally, no.
I probably buy Kirby's and Wonders. If you, I don't even want to look at Jamboree TV. I've stated how much I hate it.
You have, yes, that's true. You have. Wait, wait. I'm just how can you hate an upgrade pack if you haven't even bought it?
It's like I don't think it's good for what it's worth.
Here's a strange energy.
It's
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
for
Oh,
what
it's a
it's worth.
cauliflower.
If they lost stuff they released last year, I think I can say the same for that.
It's weird because like,
Oh god,
okay,
no, not the
half
pole
the
plant.
features require
Ah.
another accessory,
Ah.
like a camera, and most people won't even buy that. So if you're part of the
Oh,
few
boy.
that will buy this DLC, what's the chance you have the camera? I mean, I know you have the camera, but you haven't used it yet.
Yeah, I didn't even ask for it. My dad happened to get it when he
You
bought
have
me
the
the
camera,
console,
you
so.
But like, barely any people's gonna buy it. So for
Dude,
the less people
I
who buy
swear
it,
to
the less
God,
people who are gonna buy
I'm
it.
just talking.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, it's a nice tech demo, but like, well, actually,
Yeah,
how
it's
I
really
rewind to
tough.
thinking about it? I mean,
Okay, there we
are they
go.
marketing it? Like, I mean,
I
depends on how much of the
restarted
value content.
for
I
fun.
almost forget. The reason why I'm indifferent about Jamboree TV is because I almost forget about it because I found it trivial. So I don't remember their extra features.
Blue
So if I were to
fruit.
compare all the values, like, and add that all up, like, it's a complicated business stuff, which is why you usually don't talk about it. I don't feel like it should be justifiably talked about, especially if people don't have a lot of experience on that industry. I mean,
Yeah.
if I'm making sense here. Like, if you know nothing about how business works
Backflip.
or to justify your reasoning for the price,
Backflip.
except for that you just don't like it, I mean,
Backflip.
Keep on keeping on.
I feel like that's scummier than what Nintendo's pulling off,
Ask for this DLC.
which is really saying something.
I might ask for the
Backflip?
Wonder upgrade pack, guys. I might ask for it. Cause like, you know, it's cheap enough, I might get away with it. So,
it depends from place to place.
I'm gonna
I
ask
mean,
for it.
I may have hesitated on buying the Mario Wonder upgrade pack if it wasn't for the fact on how well some of my Mario Wonder videos did.
I mean, isn't like one of your most popular videos like the jump thing?
Yeah, exactly.
We can check that actually right now.
But yeah, that's exactly my point.
Second most popular,
Oh my God,
140k views.
I forgot
Climb
that
to
I
the
was like
beat.
stuck in that.
And first is of course Champions Road.
Yeah.
I think I've watched that.
Yeah, it's going to take a while
like,
before Zach gets beaten, if it
Oh, it
ever
saves the
does.
map.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, I'll be right back.
Watch this.
Okay, Master Realms, I know what Rodion's playing. It's a game called Rain World.
Yeah, I'm playing Greenwell. If you know. Oh my God, the rain is starting. I have to run.
Actually, that didn't come out wrong in the subtitles. It's called Rain World.
Yeah, it is Rainbow.
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah,
I know
yeah, I
communication
needed
can
to
be
do
tricky,
shelter.
but
Backflip.
I get baffled on how bad the subtitles get at times.
Oh yeah, I'm playing Rainbow. Anyways, backflip.
Go, go!
Another
It also makes me
backflip.
wonder if sometimes having small and simple subtitles, I mean, game captions, is the best thing. Like, if I were to say, Rainbow Six,
Continue.
or if I were to say, let me think what else. Let's say there's Minecraft. What else? What else can I think of? There's Ultra Kill. I'm trying to think what else is. I'm trying to think what games are hit. I know there's Arc Raiders. I heard that.
Wait, hold on, let me just.
Well, let me think about
squeeze
now calling this.
inside.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Belleville Park. Okay, it actually put that up pretty well. But still, that's a mouthful to say. You know, I'm also curious.
so,
I at
I'm
some
gonna
point might want to
climb
snipe
up.
a streamer and join their game room, since I'm curious what they would be like.
Yo, guys, do you want to see something? I'm gonna eat this
Hello,
rock.
Slunchboard. Welcome.
I ate a rock.
I'm back.
Oh yeah, now I could like also spit it out and just
Get to the goal.
yeet. Just throw it
I
like
did.
that.
She agreed to buy the DLC, but not today, so we gotta wait, fellas.
Yeah, no worries. I'll probably do multiple sessions of these throughout the year, depending on how well interest goes.
Interest, yes.
I mean, it does remind like I'm sometimes super disappointed on how some really well-made games have already lost interest already. Like, Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom, I feel like that game's underrated, and it does not get enough attention as it should have gotten.
Yeah. Same with Tears of the Kingdom, actually. That died off fast.
Did actually. It had a nice length. I feel like the significance should have been stretched. Actually, you know what? No. Actually, I still sometimes see clips of Tears of the Kingdom, so I'm gonna reject that.
My
Actually,
friend
more object.
prefers Breath of the Wild, to be honest.
I mean, I would understand why. I mean, personally, I think Tears of the Kingdom did a better job with getting around, but I think it did that too well. It took away from the outside the box thinking for
I just
the
gonna
original game had.
look at the map.
I mean,
Thinking.
they made the main focus of that game precisely.
Hmm.
Okay, if I want to buy some flowers, what would happen? Okay, they still allow that. So I could. Is it possible for me to still go use the gacha pills on this? I want to check this out.
Do.
Yep, it is. It's definitely allowed.
Boosting spin jump is literally just the best badge to ever exist. Like, I love this badge.
Okay, that's a green
But it
lizard.
makes everything so
It's
easy.
gonna attack me. But no worries, I
Yeah.
slipped past.
Agreed. So this is getting a lot of water droplets, which is going to be good for getting that setting from Petal. Allegedly.
Did somebody say backflip?
No.
No worries, Lons.
Okay.
Take your time.
Backflip. Wait, hold on, just...
Okay, we got Phantom Tag.
Backflip.
This is a local multiplayer game as well. Well, check this out.
Yeah. Rainbow also like has a local multiplayer too. But most of it is just...
Phanto tag.
Might be cool.
Yeah. The local multiplayer is nice. And, oh my god, dude, I forgot how to leap in this.
Imagine. Couldn't be me.
Imagine being a clanker.
Force it at the end. Lose
Whoa. Body. We don't use that language around here. Towing a ling. That's
Bro, I was joking, you know, I was joking.
We see some prejudice here?
Penguin, you hearing this?
I mean, not to be
Hey, I
robophobic
see
or
points.
anything, but...
He's being robophobic.
Oh,
Well, aren't a lot of people robophobic to a certain degree?
yeah,
I
a lot
mean-
of people are.
I mean, think about the reaction of Sword 2 shut down.
Okay, there we go,
Would you not count as
found this area.
That was a robot as
Oh,
well?
look, a karma plant.
But like, that was an evil flanker. That's an evil flanker.
Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking... Just gotta think... Okay, there we go. There's no way I'm going there.
I was close there. I think I was.
How am I supposed to... Oh. There we go. Hi, Noodlefly. Oh. That Noodlefly in the shelter for some reason.
That was impressive. Let's see what else this thing has to offer.
Okay, now it's getting out of it.
I'm guessing we don't have an invisibility badge.
You know
What?
what? Speaking of that, I'm gonna use it. I'm bored.
Oh yeah, shelter. I go to a shelter.
at the end. Lose
I said this. I think I said this last stream.
who's first.
I'm actually a little sad to see Sword 2 shut down. I mean, whether it be evil or not, I still had some stuff that I enjoyed watching, but I agreed to the conclusion in the end. And I mean, it adds good stuff, bad stuff. Okay, how do I shift again? There we go. I did not do a good job hiding here.
It was magical.
Oh yeah, right.
Way there.
I forgot. I also need to eat in this game.
Imagine eating food. Couldn't that be nice? Okay.
Running out of time.
Just jump. Jump.
There we go.
What is this? Oh, blood.
Where is your soul?
No worries, Spawns. You still make
I
yourself
don't know.
comfy.
Oh my
What do
god,
you mean you don't know?
dude. Dude, the lizard is trying to bite me.
Sounds like bite it back.
Fuck.
Whoa,
I'm dead.
whoa, this is...
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Crap.
Okay, we got that.
Oh wait, actually, I do get to keep my karma.
So we have this. I also want to check. It says friends on online play.
Oh yeah. Also, didn't Penguin say that like he's been using more profanity recently, or?
Depends when.
Oh yeah, right. That's the past.
But I'm going to ask to be a little bit tame here right now.
Same.
And that's the...
Okay,
Wow.
that's like. Oh god, not another lizard again.
Right.
I'm going to try this one to experiment.
Up.
But I really am
Then
curious
over
to
there.
see if people with the Switch 1 version can still play this. Since I heard that Game Share can still work for some receivers on the Switch 1, I want to see where the limit is.
Well, you can game share Donkey Kong Bonanza to the Switch one. So... You can do that.
Right. And this is a Switch 2 upgrade version, so I'm curious to see, like, if somebody has a Switch 1 version of this game, can they still join me? Or do they have to buy... Or do they have to have a Switch 2? Or do they have to have a Switch 2 and buy the extra $20?
It's really just them streaming the game. You're streaming the game to them. So, it's basically just online multiplayer from afar. It's literally just local multiplayer from afar, that's it. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Because they use game chat without, use game share without online, it has to be local. Or something like
The
that.
pandemic definitely influenced this device. It had to have.
Well, game chat on the Switch is glorified, Discord. This is literally just
Oh
Discord,
my god, dude,
but
this is
worse.
bad.
The screen share is as bad as browser Discord. And that is a lot.
I'm bitten.
Hello,
Again.
Nico. Welcome back.
Ooh. I'm just gonna give a heads up.
Thank you, Video Call, for the useless information.
But don't worry, Rodion. I recognize that user. She does this stuff.
3 timeouts. 3. That's a lot of spam. Like, look at channel activity here. We got 3 timeouts. 3 timeouts.
Wait, actually, I can check that?
Oh,
Yeah,
there's the
you
karma
can
flower.
check channel activity. I can check this. And you guys 3 timeouts.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's rich.
Let's see. Netherrealm says 1 deleted message. And Anika's gone, right? So does PR has a 1 deleted message. What did the bot say to get?
It may have been something I deleted out. Honestly, I don't know.
Give it your all. Really.
Probably. It's for the past year that beta is, so. Might be.
That is super odd. I don't know.
Hurrah! More.
What Wonder taught me is that the difficulty stars are a lie.
Get over here,
These are not true.
Batflies.
Every level is 3 star. Like, at max, a level is 4 stars. 5 stars a lie. It is a lie.
I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure, really.
Okay.
I think I object that as well. I think some 5 stars have their deserved.
Only ones that do deserve that are the last 2. Maybe the Petal Isles one. That, because,
That's an opinion.
special, that is easy.
Okay,
Climb
that's
beat,
a
yes,
lizard.
I agree, that's difficult. Triple threat deluge, no. Horrible block, no. Dangerous donut ride, no. Solo
Are you sure?
roller.
I found the doing right hard to impression. Actually, I found it harder than the Climb the Beat one.
Climb the beat? Maybe. But some of these are only 5 stars because they're in the special world. And not because of their actual difficulty. I'd give the Pipe Lock Plateau special 4 stars, to be honest. Because with a badge, you can cheese it completely.
Have you tried playing them without the badges?
Let's do that now. Let me do that. I'm gonna change my badge game. We're gonna remove badge and do this badgeless.
Because actually, now I want to try this. First 5 star. I'm going to cut that some slack because I got to eat somewhere. But I really want to check this out now.
The final Bowser level was not that difficult. The boss is not that they got that level before it is more difficult.
You know what? I understand what you're getting at. I still want to call that a 5 star since, I mean, for intimidation reasons. Like, even if it's just a title, it definitely puts
So
suspense.
Bowser only gets that much because he's door farming.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, easy level twin. No hit,
But like,
just like that.
I'm also thinking, like, don't forget this is a Nintendo game. They are designing it for people who are purely innocent from the internet and have not succumbed to its corruption, or basically they're going to be pure-heartedly and naive to the dark, basically, criticism. And they're going to see this as like one of their first adventures, for all I know. So I'm taking that from that perception as
In a
well.
couple of years, I'm gonna see people like having Wonder nostalgia. Wonder nostalgia is real.
You might be right, sadly.
Oh my god, dude, I suck
mean,
at this.
I kind of think that Nintendo's kind of in a dark age right now, even if some people think otherwise. I mean,
Personally, I don't think there's been good games in this era. Don't count Lanza exists.
I don't mean dark age as in their reputation, but more precisely, I'm talking about the production rate. I mean,
Yeah,
thinking
we're
back to
talking
last
about dark
decade,
age.
ever since 2020 stuck, I feel like games have been coming out slower.
Yes.
I mean, they even said that in Mario in this game's reveal. Yeah, the last Mario, besides Mario Bros. Wonder, which came out like almost 2.5 years ago, the most recent Mario Bros. Title would be Super Mario Run, which came out in 2016, late 2016. I can call it 2017, but still. So,
Mario
that's
Run.
6 years.
Half that game, over 80%
7 years,
of it
actually.
was locked behind a paywall.
yeah. I'm still going to assume that as a game. I mean, it's a mobile game, and you can call it what it is. I mean, you could say every Nintendo game is locked behind a paywall, using that logic.
Well, it's a free game.
Yeah, but let's be real, it's a mobile game, so it's really free.
No.
Yeah, that's as I thought. Right, but it is a one-time purchase, unlike most mobile games out there.
Yep. Oh, you bought that battle pass? Well, too bad you don't keep it. Oh yeah, Fortnite increased their pricing. They increased the prices. You get
I've heard
less
that.
V-Bucks. Laid off 1,000 workers, including
I was
some of
about
the
to
most
say that.
important people.
Did you hear that?
The most important people. The guy who made Jonesy. Some like all these crucial workers. They had to have spun a wheel. They put like 1,000 employees' name in there, spun a wheel. Like, they had to. Like, there's no way. Funny, the guy who made the story for Chapter 7, you know, the chapter they're currently in, got fired. They laid him off. Yeah, Fortnite's a bad game, though, I can't really... It is so
Okay, well, I actually have a couple of rejections. I'm not gonna say a whole Fortnite's a bad game, actually. See, I do think, actually, I think I did say this before. I think some parts they have done really well. I feel like the Battle Pass concept and where they've taken the online modes and some regards, that definitely deserves backlash. Although I feel like some of the effort they've put into some campaigns, like I've tried out the Lego Odyssey, I felt that was well fleshed. I mean,
Lego,
it's also free to mention.
I enjoy Lego a lot.
Shit.
Lego was a really fun mode. I enjoyed it. But it doesn't get any really updates anymore, which is sad. Rocket Racing it's just a racing mode. They shut that down. Festival, River
I
Game,
never played the Rocket
down.
Racing, so I don't know. I mean,
They shut
I
down most of
could
the
assume
game.
a lot of
Their
stuff they
Battle Pass
did
system
from
was one of the
fan base
best.
ideas. I don't care about those.
The Battle Pass was like one of their best things about the game, right? But now you get less for what you're playing for, so...
I mean, I found the game responsible for making Battle Passes popular because it brought the concept of making limited time deals bundles relevant. Not to mention they also made the game completely free. Hello, Mary.
Also, they're rigging the community events. The goddamn Rock side, Dwayne, the Rock side.
Yeah, I feel like
his
after
team
Chapter
is
1, they
rigged.
started running out of ideas.
They get 4 points.
So they started
get more-
doubling down on collabs.
Because the Rock has a like no losing policy on his contract, so they're gonna have to rig the event for him to win. But everyone's still choosing the other side. So it'd be funny if, like, the goddamn Rock just doesn't win.
What's this?
Fortnite.
Bye-bye.
But nonetheless, I wouldn't say Fortnite's a bad game. I would say that I definitely have lost. I did
Look
try
at
to
me,
look
I'm
back in the
dancing.
winter. I mean, January. I lost interest around the time February came along. It
Look,
was
I'm
like,
dancing.
for me, having not played that game
Itself
in like
every
years, I still found it engaging, honestly. I mean, it might be an unpopular pick here, but that's what I found.
Ever since Chapter 3, they seem to just, like, revive their game every year. Like, every December, like, November, they lock in. And
I
then
mean,
the game
I will
dies
say this.
again.
Well, they have some good game stuff. I will grant them. The thing that I hate the most about the game is how they've influenced unlimited time, their limited time thingamajigs.
I mean, now the Battle Pass items can go back to the
Yeah,
like,
made
can
it
go
to a
the shop.
shelter
So,
backflip.
like, the Battle Pass items can go to the shop now, but they take, like, over a year to go to the shop, which is
I
stupid.
mean, I agree, like that type practice good, but for me, honestly, it doesn't matter as long as there's something limited. It's either all or nothing. I know it's a cold pick.
'cause my bet is those skins that'll come back to the shop will be more expensive than the Battle Pass itself.
They probably would because the Battle Pass is meant to be a good deal, but still, like
Oh, it's one of the best deals ever.
everything, like exclusivity only. Like I tell you, like actually, I was thinking about this earlier today because of the topic. Like, if Fortnite did not make their limited time, like their limited time cosmetics, I might have been still playing the game today and may have committed myself to playing it.
Yeah. I mean, I've spent hours on Fortnite, like, as a bunch of people have. Like, if you haven't played Fortnite once, that's kind of surprising as how popular it is. But it gets to the point now where the platform is full of brain rot games, and full of it, and they pay them more than other creators. And
I want to also mention that when I did do Fortnite back in January, I stayed off from the user created platforms. I completely avoided those. I focused on what seemed to be the official game modes only.
Yeah. And, like, Lego is one of the best modes they made, and then, they just kind of shut down the rest. I'm just surprised they actually did that.
I mean, there was, like, if they shut down Blitz, I would have been devastated. That was a mode that I found my favorite. It almost felt like Ultra Co. That's how much I
I'm
enjoyed
surprised they
it.
didn't shut down, Reload. They probably would have done that.
Yeah,
Go is one of their
I
most
think
best
Mary
modes.
had a question how I can join. There should be something called Game Room. If you have me as a Switch friend, you should be able to see my room available from there.
She did put in her code in the chat. She did do that.
I think she friend requested me. I'm not going to be typing in friend requests on this stream.
Yeah.
Especially with my friend code right here. I mean, I'm not going to encourage that kind of laziness.
Yeah.
Alright, here's still a roller. Try saying this fast 3 times. Or 10 times.
I'm just gonna put
Try
it on
solo
my
roll, solo 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 roll.
Oh god.
I tell you, honestly, the tongue twister might be harder than this level.
Leap of faith.
So I've seen some comments regarding how frustrating they found this level. This one I found enjoyable.
This level's kind of janky, to be honest.
But only because of that skip I just pulled off.
Yep.
Let's kind of talk about Fortnite. Right. The big reason why I stopped playing is because I realized I was really determined to start collecting stuff, but the first Battle Pass I ever bought was Season 5. So I was thinking, wait a second, I'm never going to be able to get the stuff from Season 4, 3, or 2. So like, what's the point of me even doing all this? That was the big psychological factor that got me to stop playing the game.
Okay, what's this area?
This thing has him saying, murder the Fortnite, please. I mean, I'm not sure how to respond to that. My thoughts for Roblox in a parallel respect, I would definitely be all in.
Murder Roblox twin, murder Roblox.
Yes, murder Roblox.
There is some good games on that platform. It's just the people who run it.
I don't care. Roblox deserves to burn the lake of fire.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to get more karma.
Hey, they got new management.
I'm supposed to get more karma in order to get through.
If they make the game better quality, better environmental-wise, I'll give it my respect. I thought it's gonna happen.
Wayne, just get rid of David Mizuki. That's all that's needed.
That could work. That could work.
The bazooka.
Okay, actually, let me change characters. Only available. I cannot play as Loma.
Yeah, free Slapdown. He needs to be freed.
But seriously, though, from what I've heard Roblox. Most of the games I've heard from Roblox are also created from actual games that are better in quality and like.
There is good games on the platform. Don't get me wrong. It's just the people who made the platform are terrible. There's a good Day by Daylight FNAF game coming out. I think or something.
Like still, like, why don't you play the real game? That's what's tripping me.
Here's the thing. I'm pretty sure the game is, cost money, twin.
Yeah, of course. That's why everyone plays these freemium games. And why people are playing Roblox and Fortnite. Because they're free! You don't have to spend money. You don't have to ask permission to buy the game from your parents. You can just download it and play it.
Why was there a glowing slug? Why was there a glowing slug platform? Okay, there we go. It's a hibernate.
There's good games on the platform.
But it's also why I go by the philosophy of nothing in life is free. Especially in the gaming industry.
Ooh, a cutscene.
Gotta pay, skin and bone for, games now.
I mean, if I want to topple this, and actually this is also going to be another really hot take by me saying this, this is why I was fine with Nintendo raising the prices of their games. I mean, yes, $80 is can be seen as more greedy than $60 or even $70.
It is possible to
But
hide
they're
the
not calling
existence.
off this sort of BS
However, the game will not be
where you're
safe.
scamming people through premium.
Fair enough. It's interesting how easily a topic can change.
Okay, now I'm going to crawl
Yeah.
there.
I
We're
mean,
talking about Mario
ironically, I
digitally.
thought what indie games have is the best of both worlds, but I'm also looking into the process of how indie games are made, and also, like, realize how screwed I actually built my career to it.
No,
I mean,
Yeah, so I'm gonna go and get that pro.
most indie games don't get noticed. I mean, it's an ocean, and only like not even 1% of them get attention or fame. It's only the ones that get the it's almost like it's a factor of luck to become mainstream, like you do with Hollow Knight or with Undertale or with like One Shot, Ultra Kill,
Oh god, I
the last
accidentally
games
threw
like
the blue fairy
those.
into the water.
Even Rain World, like it takes. I realize how rare it is. Like there's so many indie games, but it is so rare to see those kind of semi blow up, or at least become mildly popular to get
my career as well.
a loyal fan base. But even that's nowhere compared to competition. That's some massive games there. Like actually, you know what? There was Expedition Series 3, that won the Game of the Year. But aside from that, I'm not sure how big the Arc Rares team is. I know Terraria, I think, might be a small dev studio, but like, if we're talking about the bigger teams, I mean, that's some wild stuff we're talking.
Yep.
Easy mushrooms. Easy. Honestly, the best thing to do is, I don't think there's going to be anything, even if you were to shut down Fortnite and Roblox, those brain rot games can, like someone else would have a free platform game, and those brain rot games would just appear there. There.
Yeah.
I would say don't worry about shutting down brain rots. I would just focus on avoiding them yourself.
That's the play. That's the play.
If they're a nuisance to you, if they're an active destructance in your life, like I would just take the high road and just ignore them. And honestly,
Okay,
like,
so I'm gonna end it here, so...
Alright.
Like, there are other platforms out there. Actually, I think the metaverse. Well, when I did on VR, I heard that's going away, which I'm also a little bit sad about, since I actually enjoyed that. But again, I also understand this is an
I'm
unpopular
leaving
take.
chat. Bye.
Alright. Goodbye.
Alright, take care, Rodian.
Goodbye, Marcello.
But that had a lot of free games on it, like free stuff on it, and actually a lot of them didn't even cost money. Like the full extent of the content was free, which is what I really liked about it. When I'm past that to see it go, at least on VR. But if I'm gonna be real, if it's a mobile exclusive, that's another rave.
Yeah.
But like, I know that there were some related games there. All I did, I just ignored those. I did not give those attention. I mean, like, once again, I also know that VR chat, those probably have brain rot games on them as well. I do not go there. I avoid those. In the end,
I was gonna give it to VR here. I'm not gonna lie, the metaverse is kind of fun.
Get to the goal.
yeah, I agree. Like, without VR, the metaverse isn't going to work at all.
VR games are fun. Like, it is really fun.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's just fun, like, but also it brings in a new experience, which the metaverse had on it, and they're taking that away. I mean, I kind of felt like my first impression did feel like it was a steal. But it's like, I'm guessing they basically are doing mobile only, so they can just think that they can go really down their budget and see if they can make some payback there. But I'm guessing not only it's going to flop, but also it's going to drain even more money, and it's going to just result in the whole thing going shut down.
Yep.
Which, I'll be real, if I enjoy something like that, I mean, the only thing that I really have like that pure much that like a full like no sympathetic opposite hatred would be Roblox, but like anything else, I still feel a little sad to see them go.
Yeah. It's very
Like even if they've gone bad, it's like I would still mourn because of the good times I've had with them.
Yeah.
Of course, everyone's subject to their opinions. Other people may think otherwise, but that's still what I find.
Yeah.
I really wish some of these could be in the game rooms.
Well, I don't have the game. Well, I have the game, just not DLC.
Yeah. I want to see if you can try joining my game room, see what happens.
Well, you can set up game share. You can do that.
Yeah, but do you have a friend room as an option? I want to see what happens.
Well,
Like, if I were to go into a place in the base game,
where do you even access the room?
I may have to shut down the friend room if I'm going to do that. See if you go online and see if you have a friend, something like a friend room there.
1 second, I'm gonna go and put the game in then. Right.
There's some research on one set of thing that causes problems that brain rot in Roblox is that some parents will, you know, that's true. Some parents do not take their job aren't have children without having the necessary responsibility to raise a child properly. I think it's a big catalyst to why these algorithmic platforms have evolved the way they have. Oh jeez. He'll got 7 medals and a maxed out
I was
account.
prompted for an update, but I think all that added was the, oh yeah, go to the eShop and buy this for like Bell. But I don't know. Cause where do you normally access the game room thing? Main menu, nothing's here. Play online. And just online status. Wait! The room thing's actually here.
Right, I want to see what happens. I want to know. I want to see if if only the host needs to have upgrade pack, or if it's everyone required. So, like, if I were to go into World 1, where the base game allows,
rooms, but it says it couldn't find any rooms. You're in
try
one,
again.
correct?
Let's see what happens.
No, nothing.
I'll try looking up. They should have some fine print on this. I want to review that.
This is weird.
So, like, if I were to linger around here, I want to see what happens.
It can't find any rooms. Well, you can test if I made a room, what would happen? Is there anyone in your room? There is one.
Let me see, actually. Let me review the Nintendo Switch 2 features. Explore the ruins. Let's see, take on all 7 Koopalings with new allied bosses. Choose an eager from the larger cast of characters with, let's see, you can play as Rosalina and Luma. Grab the Super Flower Pot. Even if your friends don't have the game, you play with them using Game Share locally or online. So, like, if I were to use Game Share...
You could use Game Share. You could do that.
But they don't allow that when I'm hosting an open game room. Here, I want to see if I can, like, I know the 7th medal can be obtained somehow. I want to see if I can try getting it.
Take your time.
They have the flowers. I'm pretty sure the 7th medal requires you to buy everything.
Yeah, probably. I think that's just like getting everything done medal. I think that's all it is.
I tried doing all the missions. That's not the 7th medal. Since I have to rebuy all this stuff, I'm guessing this has to do with it.
It's a bit of luck, you get different flowers every time you, like, you know, water a plant.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright. The world 1-1 of my super world is done. Yay.
The 4 players on the same system can play online and see up to 11 player shadows in the same course. Previously up to 2 players, up to 3 live player shadows. Okay, so with the Switch 2 version, I can see up to 11 players. That's kind of chaotic.
That is very chaotic, hold up.
Let me see. Okay, actually, there is a single asterisk that says additional games, systems, and/or accessories must be played for multiplayer mode. Maybe required for multiplayer mode. Game system and some accessories sold separately.
Interesting.
So I want to see where that is relevant. Okay, it seems to be relevant for local. The online is where the double asterisk comes in, which it states up to 12 people can be in the same game room, a limit of 12 people can play together in the same course, and some special online membership, sold separately, and channel account required for all online features. Membership all renews on the term current prices. So that is baffling. They still say anything about people requiring to have the Switch 2 version to play it.
Which
So that's kind of what's tripping me up.
Does that mean it might?
There are some documentation for the stream avatars, but your best thing would be to go through the extension link.
Oh, we're already an hour in?
Yeah.
Didn't even realize. I did not even realize. Right. Uh-huh.
So like, I'm also really curious on how I get that 7th medal. But I mean, I guess doing some more online might get me the booster I need.
I think it's just getting everything. All the decorations, every challenge done.
Probably.
I think it's just the 100% badge and getting patch. And then getting that patch means you get that last medal.
Yeah, but I already got all the training courses.
Well, I think you just need all the decorations done.
Yeah, I mean, I think so too. I mean,
It's just
how am I doing for the
definitely
Woodwood
decoration.
Topiary? Short one for that. I mean, and I've seen the green check, so that's also giving me that feeling. But also, getting this is going to be tedious work.
Ah, just like in the original game, where you have to grind purple coins on the Sugar Star trial.
Well, no, you don't have to grind it in a specific place. You can technically get purple coins by playing naturally.
It's the fastest method. Because there's like the cap of 999 was annoying. It's not nice.
I mean, I agree. They do allow you to spend beforehand to... it softens the blow, honestly, but I see where you're getting at.
Even spending and not hitting the cap, like, throughout the game, you still don't have enough.
I know. And let's try some more games, see if I can get some more progress in. It's a lot of work and tedium, almost. I'll see if I can try to freshen things up. Let's see if I do teams, what happens.
Bouncy ball race.
Why is the Wing Pigman avatar so small? Actually, you know what? I do not know. Let's fix that. But you are right, that is microscopic. I'm so sorry, you know what?
See it.
I could probably make an adjustment to fix that right now. But you're right, it should not, like, that is very visible. And let me check the app again. Yep, I see it. It is the favorite technique. Let me check something, actually. Okay, the reason why it was so tiny, because I had it at a scale of 0.1.
Racing time.
Nice!
That would explain everything.
Oh no, the Pigman is the size of an actual Pigman!
Boy. Everyone, you got this.
Where is my avatar? Where am I?
Right, if you type something in the chat again, it should reappear.
Ooh.
Yep, there we go. It's back to normal size now. You want to use the extension link, Mary. This should be in the description, and I can also put it up in the chat again.
There's my purple Kirby. We love purple Kirby. Kirby.
It's like, the Pikmin is the size of a Pikmin. I don't know.
no.
I guess I probably accidentally changed the size. That's what I'm guessing. That's still kind of funny.
Maybe. Someone accidentally hit 1 before 0.
Okay, actually, you know what? Why don't I bloom to the desert sky? See what happens. We do a 3-star.
Bouncy ball race. Get to the goal. Ready? Hurrah, boy! You're doing great! You've got this!
Guess the bubble flowers give you a little bit of a vertical boost. At least that's what I'm guessing. I'm also going to guess that going in the pit is going to really slow you down.
Yeah.
That's close. Okay, let's try the last one, see what that has to show.
Bouncy ball race.
Also, I want to make some edits to the
Get to the goal.
edits to this. Actually, hold up, that's not allowed. They just screwed up. Whoops. That's fine, fix it momentarily. I don't want to give Kuro a free win.
Whoa.
Go.
Hmm.
What level is this exactly?
It might. I think it's a custom one.
Agreed.
I would say maybe Cosmic Hoppos, but no, this is not Cosmic Hoppos.
Toe down for it.
Yeah, it almost reminds me of the Bull Rush Express level. But it's not that either.
Or maybe the regular races.
I mean, this would be the Deep Magma Bog level, actually.
Could be.
Stretch.
But actually, I want to check that out. It could be that layout. But remodeled to look like
I
a
don't
World
think it
1
is.
level.
It might not be. I think it's just a custom level for the thing.
And that could be true. But now I want to check myself. Huh?
Flapjet race.
Okay, so anyone can choose, apparently. You know what? I
Interesting.
don't want to tamper with this if I don't know what's going on.
What's
Get to the
happening?
goal.
I guess if anyone chooses a level, we all get thrown in. So
Ah,
basically, as long as you're in Attraction Central, and somebody chooses an attraction, you're at their mercy.
Got this.
oh god. This is why in online there has to be a party leader.
Ready, set,
This is why.
Well, I guess you could escape by leaving the attraction room.
You could.
stretch.
But I would suspect that, the person who owns the lobby would have control.
Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah, this is why I thought getting a jumping tender would be easy, but apparently I forgot to put in the equation that people that run companies also prioritize themselves making the most money first. No disrespect.
Money.
Okay, I want to check this one, where Rumbo's rule. I know, wild tie. Honestly, I feel like the Mario, like the Mr. Krabs memes are getting way too overused to the point where they're getting annoying.
You don't say, huh?
Yeah, I mean, at that
Money,
point,
money,
it
money.
feels like people are just being petty about it, almost.
I occasionally do the odd SpongeBob laugh. Don't know. But like, Gala.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about the Mr. Krab memes specifically, not the show itself. That's a different story.
Ooh.
That I feel like I kind
The
of
show
create a term
itself
I call
is,
SpongeBobification.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
the show that I enjoyed when I was a kid, but I started to realize is getting milked dry to the point where it's more cringy than humorous.
The average SpongeBob scene nowadays is trying so hard to be a meme. Like, trying too hard.
Exactly. They're trying too hard.
Exactly.
There we go. Yes.
Hmm.
Back to the park. Let's try some Phantom Tag. I'll keep this up for like 39 more minutes. We'll work from there. But let me first, maybe I can do some more gotcha pulls.
Maybe.
If you not see them have some black flowers. Hey look! I got the last topiary!
Yay!
Okay, also, I'm gonna have my suspicions on for this. One of the 5-star challenges must be the best way to grind.
Yeah. Whatever one's
As
the
for which one that
easiest
is,
Easiest and fastest.
this one is hard. This one isn't as hard, but it's definitely hard. This one is a close cut. I'm gonna take my gut and go with the 5th one. I think that's the easiest one of them all. If you use this build. Or you can just use the system mode and fight a Koopaling.
Stay invincible all the way to the
Although, I'm not sure that would be any better. It's like all Koopalings take,
training begin.
They're really long boss fights.
yeah, especially especially with the small form.
Oh yeah. That would be a really fast fight then.
Okay, I did get carried away there.
Once again, let's go. Great job.
Like, I'll make them look easy, but once you see me die, you'll realize the challenge. Like, even that small stall back there,
Great job.
nothing.
Once again, let's go. Excellent.
There we go. Like, that's really, but is that really what I want to do? Like, the fun of games should not be based on grinding.
Yeah.
It should be done like that's why I'm a little bit upset about how much they're making you work for getting this alleged seventh medal, because it's like I feel like the best way to get these is to come naturally.
Yeah.
But also, like, I was hoping that I was going to be able to get get the seventh medal and be able to afford it all by just clearing everything once. But it seems that that's not going to be the case.
Mm-hmm.
And like, once again, I really feel like I really don't like agreeing when people call Nintendo scummy trash bags, but I feel almost forced to agree with them when I see stuff like this, where basically some stuff, like you're required to do stuff on multiplayer for the 100% completion, when like the completion campaign is merged with the single player stuff.
Yeah.
It's not even a simple bundle trick. It's more that
the
naturally.
Pack definitely surprised me. I honestly thought this, like, the Wonder Twister edition was not going to be good and worth its money, but I can see it being worth it if you actually play the deals, like all of its mini games, 100% it, kind of worth the money. It just depends.
Exactly. Like, if you get people who are willing to play with you, but that's going to be definitely worth it. But that's going to be rare, especially with a lot of people, like gamers, if they're going to be playing something on your Switch, it's going to be Smash Bros. Let's be real. It's going to be Smash or Mario Kart.
I feel it's the game you play with the little sibling. That's just it. This is the little sibling game.
Yeah, like, which sucks, because that would be such a niche target audience, but it still works.
Literally, the Luma co-star thing is just like, okay, you give that to the little sibling who can't play the game properly, and they can still have fun. That's it. Honestly, that's pretty good.
I mean, maybe it's the fact maybe in fact even you, not just me, are getting old for this, but
No,
I mean,
don't
games,
have a
man.
younger sibling.
I remember when I was I was 10 or 11, I was enjoying the action tour for Nintendo land, and like when I had friends over, they didn't care about just doing Mario Kart. I didn't have Smash Bros back then, so like
I'd probably play this
there
with,
were
like, a
other
little cousin
multiplayer
or
games we could
something.
play and enjoy naturally.
There's probably a game I'd play with a little cousin. That'd be it.
But yeah,
I mean, it's easy enough that they wouldn't be frustrated.
Fanto tag.
So
you might be right. Like,
Actually,
and Nintendo usually does design the game for these niche target audiences.
I mean, Mario Wonder is probably the most very, very young target audience. One of the youngest target audiences, I think, for a game I've seen. Yes, Nintendo
Oh yeah, that's
always
definitely going to be
considers
true.
them very, like, Nintendo always will target their target audience is kids. It's just Mario Wonder does that way more than other games Nintendo has made.
Did somebody
Way
crash out?
more. What happened?
Okay, actually, I want to look at this again. I want to try this again, see if the same thing happens. I want to know if there's a red flag, actually. It could be important.
Whoever's it at the end loses. Who's gonna be it first? Let's get going.
Very fun stream. Let's check if my voice is actually like loud enough on the stream.
Halfway there.
Seems loud enough. I mean, if CPU could hear me earlier, it must work. It must work.
Running out of time.
You must be really locked in, aren't you?
That is a bit crazy, not gonna lie.
You were crazy. If only he was here right now.
I mean, people get busy. People get busy. I understand that. And
yeah, I
honestly,
understand
that's also why I'm calling this a Dark Age. Like, I'd expect a full new title to come out, like, production times to be much shorter, but sadly they haven't really been.
Propeller flower race.
Season 5 Penguin streams will be like, you know, the comeback of the century, you know?
That would be nice. Although, I don't know. I mean, I'm considering trying to commit more to videos, maybe cut back on streams. I'll have to see how things go. Because honestly, like, I don't, like, I want to see more payout. And, like usually only if one person or, like, nobody or, like, only, like, one person is watching, it's usually not worth it for me in the long run.
Most of the time that one person watching is either a mod or, like, the reoccurring viewer. Not a new person.
Yeah, additionally. So, like, usually that doesn't help me out. And, like, I think this is proof with the record, like, with history of seasons, but also, like, people are gonna lose interest and move on. So I also keep that in mind.
Pretty sure PR200 counts on that viewer count, so if it says 1, it's basically 0.
Oh yeah, I'm not counting PR200 at all. Well, of course, I also want to maintain my mental health as well.
Yeah.
Which is also why I want to moderate things respectively. I also want to check. I want to make I want to I'm getting a little bit cautious about the Bluto guy. I'm starting to keep an eye. Specifically, if you have the power to snipe people like this, basically, force kick them out of attractions you don't like, and basically have a grinding mentality.
Just being anonymous. They don't want to be caught. Definitely don't.
I mean, that's also possible. So it's just something you want to be worried about.
I think, you know, the person who made the lobby should have the power.
I agree about that. We can only control what they've allowed us to do. Like, if the game devs don't never update the game to make that happen, it's not going to matter in the long run. I mean, I don't like to say this, and it's a really scummy thing for me to say as well, but the money's already been spent. They got me to be attracted. They got me as a consumer to get interested in the product, to buy it, and I bought it. That could be the trade-off in itself. Which again, I could also blame Fortnite or some other freemium scam and to influence this. But at the end of the day,
I mean, PlayStation increased all their prices.
Like, one thing I like about Nintendo is how they you usually get your full value of the game. No matter what you get, you are going to be confident. Like, if you spend money on Nintendo, you're going to get something out of it. Even if you don't like it, it's still going to be substance, and it's going to be content.
I mean, people were complaining about Mario Kart World being overpriced, but that game will probably do for the next 10 years. Probably more.
I mean, it might, but it's still content and substance. I mean, but going back to the topic of, like, how Fortnite makes their money, I mean, And think about it. $20 for this versus $20 for something you look at.
We'll get Mario Kart World Deluxe on the Switch free, and then later on we'll get Ace Booster Course Pass. That's gonna happen, trust.
I'm not hearing. I mean, that could happen. I did think about that. But as I said, once again, think about like spending $20 on an upgrade pack versus spending $20 on something you just look at. A costume.
There's a difference between a need and a want.
Well, no, more to it than that. It's more like something you. It's more like buying a game and buying. Actually, I don't even know how to say it. Maybe buying a picture? I mean, I know some pictures can be seen as art, so there's that, but like, depends on how much effort was put in the art itself. So you could argue that, but like, okay, yeah, I mean, there's a difference between buying a game and buying a picture, buying a photo. A game could have lots of photos in it. But buying just one photo, that's all you're getting. And it's something you just look at. It's not something you can interact with, it's not something you can make fun, be creative about, and play with other people, or even with yourself for challenges. It's just something you look at.
Yeah. I mean, if they make an Xbox like over 1,000, at that point, you could save up and get a cheap PC. You could just do that.
I mean,
but with the RAM prices, I don't think that's possible now. I don't think the RAM shortage is possible.
Well, there's two things I'm going to say to object to that. You first got your convenience, and then you also got competition.
Maze race.
So, like, theoretically, if Nintendo was a monopoly, they sold all the consoles in the world, they could make this thing cost $2,000.
Maybe we're lucky this thing is, like, kind of cheap.
But because competition exists, they have to lower their prices to make it suitable.
I mean, the price increase was gonna happen. GTA 6...
I don't know about that. I mean, the president seemed persistent.
EA was probably gonna do it first. Or GTA 6 would have been £100.
I mean, I'm not simply saying that. Oh, Jesus.
What happened?
I'm just looking at this.
Oh. Interesting.
They're going to try crushing me alive.
Unbreakable greed.
Actually, okay, there's difference between corporate greed and unbreakable greed. One of them is something I really like, the other one is something I'm not a huge fan of.
Greed.
And then there's the other one, which is still shorter than disintegration loop. It's an ultra kill joke, by the way. Oh, new friend quest.
I figured. Huh.
Alright. Let's get you in here.
Well. Ooh.
Nice racing.
Oh no.
It makes me think back to a comment I saw about the epic layoffs, though. Like, this is why so many people just like the concept of greed, because it ruins things that are perfectly fine the way they are.
Yep.
It also makes me wonder, why do corporations want their money so badly?
Because, well, any corporation wants money. If they don't get money, they go bankrupt.
I mean, But outside, like, you could say, you could justify it by saying to keep the company alive, but if they want more money, what would they spend that money on? Have you ever thought about that?
That's a good point. Epic Games was spending more they were making.
Yeah, I
And
think
they're
they
not
got,
really
I think it was reckless on their behalf. They were hoping to achieve more than, they bit off more they could chew, which, honestly, I don't feeling all too well.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be a fraud if I were to justify that without calling out my own mishaps on that behalf.
They seem to think they can get more for what they actually can get.
Yeah, true. It also goes back to the Squid Game philosophy there. I mean, I think the frontman said somewhere, how much more can I get by playing more? I mean, which I know was preceded by the words, the players this far had to got this far by killing each other. By now, they're probably thinking, how much more can I gain?
Yeah. Like,
Which,
even
of
in the
course,
end...
in that situation is an extreme situation, but the point still stands. I mean, you made it that far, or how, like, why not go even further? Like, why quit when you're ahead? It's like, it's back down to the gambling philosophy. It's like, it's when people don't know when to stop, and they end up losing money more than what they started with. Where if they stopped after a good point, it's the ultimate concept of greed.
Like, the less people there are, the more money you get. So, get rid of those people, you get more. That's the philosophy in Squid Game.
No, that's a paranoid greed philosophy.
It's just the philosophy of greed, I guess, in this.
No, it's paranoia.
Who knows? Paranoia.
The term lab has been existing for a long time. It's usually a referred term to when a position is no longer being able to be sustained. I know the term kind of evolved for the past few years. It's been seen in situations where layoffs happen because corporate CEOs are intentionally getting rid of positions once they're no longer needed. In my opinion, that's really corrupt and unnecessary, and it's morally corrupt and basically abuses the workforce system as a whole. But for the definition of layoff, that's not how it's supposed to go. Corporate managers, CEOs are supposed to be responsible. And honestly, companies where I'm seeing these types of layoffs happen, it's a red flag for me to work for them. Like, even if I get an accepted job, like, I'll keep that in mind. Like, they would only keep me around for as long as I'm useful. And then they're just going to basically say, okay, we no longer need you. Bye. I mean, just like how recruiters want to hire people that are going to be working for them with a while, I also, as a job hunter, would want to be going for jobs where I would be working with the company. I could be working with the company for a while. If I know that they're just going to let me go before I get any big payoff for my work, for the reward, like, do you think I'm going to want to work for my guys? Or I would rather probably work for a blue-collar job or something, maybe work at a grocery store or something, than be played like that. Maybe. It depends on how much I'd make from it.
I'd rather be in a job.
I don't judge people for greed as much. I mean, even I have a little greed for me, but I'd also call it as an economic standard.
Depending on the job, if they treat you terribly, you might want another job.
Exactly. Like, is the payout worth the work you put in? I'm a dog person. That's to answer your question, Mary. I usually am more prone to physical affection. That might be the main leading cause, which I think a lot of dogs are. Zinderbach has left the chat. No worries. Okay, actually, you can see up here. Someone can select their option.
A bouncy ball race.
if you have me friended, I can definitely make that happen. Ah, internet. I will also say I'll probably only keep the stream on for 15 more minutes unless an encore is incentivized.
Get to the goal. Ready?
Okay.
Everyone, you got this.
I'm back.
I'm back.
I don't understand why the internet blew up, but it happened.
You know, that happens in my place too, I don't blame you.
Somehow connecting to the downstairs Wi-Fi is better than the upstairs. I don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna make a new room. Said you want in, I'll let you in. Let's give this a shot. There you go. I want to play little. I want to see what people have to offer. If I'm going to see some variety, then I'm going to give it some. I'm going to give it cut some slack. If I see variety, if it's going to be the same thing over and over again, where only one person's winning, that's not fun.
Yeah, that's. Right.
Wait, seriously? I thought I have to check the game chat settings.
Well, I was able to join and I didn't have them friended.
Yeah, I agree. Like something sounds off. Try again, seriously, Toad. Try again. Or Mary.
I can send in my friend code.
I mean, you can if you want. Although I want to first push because I don't think that's true.
I'll get it up just in case, but I'll not send it in just yet.
Just be cautious, okay, Robotic?
Yep. Plus, like, there's just, if anything happens, you could just... Well...
That's true.
I don't
Still
know.
says can't. Here, let me try making a new room, see if that does something better. Also, if anyone's in my, if you're in my room right now, you can still make a new room, you have my permission, or make a jar match. To answer your question, master rooms, no, they don't get paid. Right now, you can earn yourself a moderator, and you just get the pleasure of being able to get the power itself. Which I think should be sufficient enough. If the channel grows to a much bigger size, I can renegotiate terms there, but right now that's how I work for. Like, if I were to pay moderators, I would have to rework the system entirely, and I would make it more on a business perception rather than all merit-based one.
I added them, so let's see if that works.
I'll see if that works, if it happens.
Though I don't know.
For all I know, it's possible that they're not looking at the right place, or... But if they still can't do it, I mean, we'll let them figure it out on their own time.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to make an assumption that Mary has parental controls on.
I have parental controls on, and it let me join.
Wait,
I only have them on.
I might just experiment with Merriment and re-download the parental control apps to try it on my own. Like, I know when I first heard of the Switch of the game, the first thing I did, like, of the app, like, one of the things at some point, I decided to give my own Switch to parental controls, just not only so I could tinker around with it, but also so my parents could not use it on me.
I only have it on because it forced me to put it on because my old account is still recognized as a kid.
Oh.
It forced me to
The
put it
reason why I
on.
took parental controls off is because it prevented me from using the time exploit for Animal Crossing.
So I could just put the code. I just played the pin. Literally the easiest thing ever. 11111.
Yeah.
It only prompts the pin when you need to join. It prompts that. I think it says something about people not being in your friends list, but then it requires the pin. I don't know.
No, this thing should be designed to be simple and straightforward. I really don't know why Mary is struggling. But I also need to be wary. I'm going to say try for another time. I'm not going to assume, but theoretically, if Mary was trying to gaslight for pleasure, I'm going to keep that in mind. I don't want to put too much time off.
You just gotta be careful.
I mean, I'm going to assume the best in situation here, so, and assume that's not the case, but theoretically, if, I'm just going to put that as a caution. I will admit that getting the 6 is definitely kind of is stale. I wish there were more modes you could play online.
I think every mode should be like kinda online. At least most
Agree.
of them.
Like, I don't know why they have to make some of it local multiplayer and some of it online. That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
And a lot of these are remixed levels, so also makes me wonder what happens at Nintendo.
Who
I mean, I
knows?
did go to Kyoto this summer. I did not see their headquarters, though, so I can't tell. I was at their closest store in the release of the Switch 2 release. Oh, there we go, toe joint. But, but I don't think I ever got to see their headquarters. And even if I did, I think they have high enough security that they don't allow anyone in unless permission. And even so, getting to be able to see their stuff would be highly confidential.
What the hell was that? Oh, I think Nintendo US and UK would let you in. They probably would. Just like for like a visit tours. But like Japan, they probably would not at all. No visitors unless you're like high ranking or something.
I mean, maybe they have. They probably have studio tours. I mean, that's what I was doing in Japan for like my first half there. But
Okay.
Let's
I
play.
What? Okay.
I think they're trying to do a Mario impression. You
You
gotta
think?
see when I did Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, my impression of Dupless. That really did a number on me.
I remember hearing
It says $1,000. I meant
story.
1,000 Year Door Paper Mario.
I remember hearing a story about Make-A-Wish kid wanting to go to Nintendo, but Japan wouldn't be able to do it, but US could, so I don't know.
Yeah. It's like, but it's making me think back, though. Okay, back to the studio talk. Yeah, I mean, I'd expect some of this stuff to be classified, because let's be real. The moment someone gets word on something they're working on, it's going to, it's going to spill as fast as spilling a glass of water. That's how fast it's going to spread.
I mean, some kid got his hands on, like, his dad worked at Nintendo, and he got his hands on the roster for Smash 4. And, like, you know, he saw Duck Hunt, saw all of them, saw the whole roster.
Yeah, that's not going to end up good.
The dad got fired, I'm pretty sure.
I don't understand why.
Can't have a kid, I guess, if you work for Nintendo. So, I don't think,
Well, no, not just that, but you can probably have a kid and work for Nintendo. You just got to be responsible enough to make sure
Yeah.
that your company that your stuff stays classified.
You gotta pull through the begging of let me meet Mario.
I mean,
Can I see
it's more
the-
than that. It's straight up professionalism.
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to try my Mario impersonation again. Alright, here we go. Are you ready to have some fun? Hit the wait, so let's make this a good time, okay?
I have a terrible voice crack if I tried it. If I tried right now, I have the most terrible voice crack. Because I can't do anything that's like high pitched now. I can't. It's like impossible.
You know, I also realized I can very well get stream sniped in this situation.
I mean, stream ghosting would not be nice.
I mean, to be fair, I may have been a person that would have done that for all I know. So I'm not going to give them too much shit. I'm not going to give them shit for doing it. Honestly, anything I'd take responsibility on me for allowing them to do it.
Have you ever had a bad teacher? Absolutely have. I think you can't go one school year without one teacher being your least favorite. No, it mainly depends on their method of teaching. What defines a good teacher? Is it personal
Okay,
preference?
interesting topic to go off of. Well, let's see. A bad teacher will basically break your spirit about learning.
Ah,
I think that defines a bad teacher.
I also think the method of teaching. If they go, oh, write that down on the board and don't explain it, that's a bad method. But they actually go down and explain it one by one, that's a good method.
Nah, it might be. I'm also going to be the adult here and think about it more clearly. I think what makes the better teachers is the way you present something. Actually, what you say is explain it might be more to it, but also basically make sure that the students present it in a way that the students understand it easily, without them questioning without them getting confused about the process.
Mm-hmm.
Making it not just explaining it, but making it easy to understand for the students.
Yeah.
Would that be through active learning, passive learning? Usually, I prefer active learning, actually, even as a student now, because it gets me more involved. It doesn't have where passive learning, I could very well ignore it. Active learning, it's much it's less likely to happen.
Yeah.
Get to the goal.
Hmm.
Who will be number one?
Or finding examples or similarities to make a concept easy to understand. That also, I think, does a good number.
Everyone, you got this. Yeah! Let's go.
If I'm going to talk about having a teacher who uses their authority for jurisdiction,
Oh, nah.
I'm going to think about that otherwise.
Because I'm the adult, you're wrong. Yeah. That's how that's their motto.
Oh,
Great bouncing.
actually, I want to see what happens if I don't cut the time by standing for 10 more seconds.
Hmm.
Okay, I still get 10. Actually, I think was it 11 before? Okay, but I still get droplets.
Hmm.
Okay, that's good to
So,
know.
You don't need to win.
Even participating rewards you. Okay, let's try Cosmic Combo, see how that does. That's so weird.
Fancy ball race.
I see. I mean, it was music class and the teacher, they were a very critical person. I mean, they assumed the wrong guy and accused it to be the night for hard things, abuse or... That's not coherent saying, but I understand, like, a bad person, like, unfriendly. That can be reasonable. To be fair, the bus, like a shuttle I take to a certain class of mine, the guy who runs the bus in the like on my way to class, he's, in my first, I don't really like him that much. He's not a friendly guy. He's demanding that I bring out my ID. He slams the pedal on the brake, making the bus ride a bit nauseating. The guy on the bus ride home is a lot more chill. He's a lot nicer. That guy I respect and like. But I understand what Nasrum's is getting at here. Like someone's impression as a person can affect how other people view them, even if they're the leading authority. Even when I have done summer jobs counseling, I make sure to keep that smile and keep my volition to help people out. Because there's a difference between being a bad teacher and a good teacher versus being a friendly person, like a good mannered person, and a not so well mannered person.
Like,
there's that impression.
You gotta be respectable. Yeah, like if people don't like you, that's kind of not good.
Exactly. Like it's the golden rule. Let's try some rollerblades.
Roller skate race.
Oh boy. You don't know that, Nasrum. Sometimes an event like that could be enough to make someone learn their lesson.
Who knows?
And,
who knows?
but honestly, that business I'm sorry to say this, but that business should not be my concern. So I know it may sound like a cop-out, but really, it's not something I have power over, and it's not something I should be worrying about. And honestly, neither should you. You should, I mean, I'm going to guess music class you're not going to get a grade for. I know that when I was in elementary school and I had music class, that was not for a grade.
I'm not gonna have music anymore in my life. And, cause like, you can choose to do a career in it, but it's not required after a certain year.
Yeah, I mean, I might still actually, I actually might bring that up as an option again, if the game industry does not work in my favor.
Who knows?
I mean, I have made some compositions, and it'd be a shame for my perfect pitch to go to waste. So, so who knows? I might bring that back.
It might work.
It might work. Especially if the game industry just keeps missing the mark. Okay, actually, good for you, Nasrum, for doing that. Of course, whenever there's a problem at school, you should always speak up about it. Doesn't mean you should snitch on people.
Depends.
Depends.
On who it is, yeah.
But like, reporting situations like if a teacher is giving you a hard time, it definitely is the right thing to do is call it out. Hello, Axel, welcome back.
Oh my god, it's Axel.
Oh my god, it's level 5. I've been losing track of time.
Oh.
Get to the goal.
It's like I was supposed to wrap up 5 minutes ago, but I might do a little more.
All set.
Right. On for them.
And yes, I guess we've gone into overtime.
Overtime.
Stars here.
Overtime.
Ah, close. How many people are watching the stream right now?
5. That's pretty good.
Yeah, hasn't been that way in a while, so I like that.
Yep.
Guess we are doing a bit of overtime, yeah.
Maximum overtime.
Wouldn't say maximum overtime, but definitely overtime. I'll say that much.
Overtime.
But right now, it's only 4 people in the plaza, so I might give a little bit. If Axel, you're interested in joining, I might keep it on a little more. Otherwise, I might go to my closing set.
Yep.
If there was like at least 7 people here, I'd probably be more voted to it over time. But there are probably other streams out there that can continue this. And we got to see the sales of this game.
Yeah.
At least the upgrade pack. Or the UP. Actually, you know what? Now I'm starting to understand why UP does not have the same hit as DLC.
Yep. Like DLC.
Now that I say it out loud.
So much. UP just doesn't, you know. Like.
Yeah. I have not realized it before. Think about UP as a play on word.
Toilet paper.
I guess there's also up, but yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess DLC has more of a rank than upgrade pack than up or upgrade pack. I mean, they're both DLC and upgrade pack are both 3 syllables, so I mean, the difference doesn't matter much.
Yeah.
But darn.
Still, I think if the upgrade pack doesn't have, like, if it only has performance boost, it should not be paid at all.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying this whole time.
£8 for Pokemon. Pokemon upgrade pack, I had to pay for that. And all it does is just performance, which I guess it gives me a boost because that's more Pokemon spawns. So if I want to shiny him, but that's it.
No, I would still beat them. You never had problems before. Maybe it's an upgrade. Who knows?
You has never had any problems before. You don't say. Maybe we should call the next Nintendo console like the Switch U or something. No, just the Switch U.
All right. I think I'll try something though first. I'm gonna exit the friend room.
Mario Kart, U.
Return to title. Before I wrap up the stream and close it. Oh, okay. That's a big ringer. You connect online, you will play with only with others using the Nintendo Switch Edition.
Oh. You can launch the Switch 1 version. That's actually interesting.
Actually, the account I started earlier today, that still has a registered account.
That's good, actually.
The important thing about the Flamberge account I started today, that I started for a Switch 2 file. So yeah, this does not connect at all, and also, hold on, this still has 6 medals. And my medal count is still the same.
Interesting.
Oh, but you have a maximum of 6 medals in the account. When I upgrade, it went down to 4.
Oh. Well, yeah, new badges then. Which means you don't have all the badges. Hmm.
I'm guessing it's because I forget how you get the medals in Mario Wonder. Let me check.
All Wonder Seeds, all purple 10 coins, top of the flag, badges, standees, and then getting them all. And the Royal
Oh, right.
Seeds. Yeah,
Rosemary
one of
got
them's
the
beating the game.
standees, so that's something for her as well. Medal 6 is earn all 24 badges. With the dual badge, you have to collect those as well. So yeah, that's why it went back down to 4, because of those additions.
Yeah.
And in Mario Wonder 2, the badges are for beating the game. You need to collect all the standees, collect all the purple 10 coins, get the top of every flagpole, and then leave.
What? Oh.
I think that broke up.
Probably.
Let me reload the game, see what happens.
My phone died, I can't see stream, so... Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, brought back the Switch 2 edition. So I can relaunch the Switch 1 edition now.
Hmm.
So let me reload this again.
Okie dokie.
Okay, they don't have a game room.
I also really used the game room on the Switch 1 though. They added the game room to the Switch version. But I don't know exactly how it works.
So I have that.
Hmm.
So let me disconnect that again. Also, I'm looking at this on Reddit. And it seems to be what I thought it was, which is having to buy everything.
Oh no, the echo.
So we got the friend rooms in there. That's definitely hidden.
Right.
But yeah, I have to exit the game itself to use the Switch 2 version again.
Okay.
Forgive me 1 second. I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
let's see, I can't. There we go. So we just got all that.
Yeah.
Talks about the game share. So let's try to do this via game chat. So I could invite Robot directly, and I want to see what happens.
Wait for the load. Still loading. What the hell? Alright, join. And I can do that.
See if I can get you in there.
Yeah. It works.
Are you able to do the co-star? Actually, I actually see there's an option now. Okay, actually, player one cannot choose
but
it.
It's fine. A bit of input delay. Yeah, unstable connection. Very unstable.
Don't worry about that.
We're testing
Let me
if this
do
works.
Blue Toad. Let's game share.
So we can do a lot of this. And there's assist mode.
Okay, it's fun game share.
This is, yeah, it's quite laggy.
It's fine, but I can put you in the park. Let me see about that.
So you can get to the park, yeah. And boom, we're in Bellabelle Park.
Alright, alright. Now I want to see if I bring you over to... this. I want to see if I want to see what limits contain. Okay, okay, this is big. This is a big deal. So they allow us to do this.
Big news, big news.
It's actually a big deal. You want to try one?
Yeah, sure. How does this mode work? I don't know.
I believe we have to kill each other.
Double blaster.
Oh, you should kill each other, nice. Violence, yay! You know what, I'm bored, I'm doing Spring Feet. Insane lag, expert badge. I ain't winning this.
Whoever has the most lives at the end wins. Ready?
Insane gamble, Clint, insane gamble.
Let's get going.
Oh god.
So we use these bubble guns and we knock each other in the lava.
You still got
No!
this.
There's so much input delay, right? Where it's so random.
Oh no.
No, that was me! Luigi, please.
Okay,
no.
the host has the advantage, I think.
Very much.
Halfway there.
That's in the connection now. But I want to try this with other people when I get a chance. Although I know I'm due for an Animal Crossing stream, which I might do if I get the next shot. I'll use the gold one. Those are huge.
No, you're not using the gold one. I'm sorry. It's not yours anymore. You're not using. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Wonder who's gonna win.
Whoa. I think you won that. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you get droplets from that.
That's crazy.
So no, that works. Do we have to account for lag as well? Because, well... a lot of input lag. Lots of it. Lots of it.
Okay, that's good. So game chat can work on that. I want to see if it still works for the game room, though.
Where's Luigi going? That's not my... oh, this game. It's actually cooked.
Okay, okay. So these aren't going to work in game chat, game share. But the game share does work for the local plaza, so I could technically get people to play on those.
But I think it'd be better to, like, play with them close. Because, well... I'm in the UK, you're in the US. I don't think that's gonna mix well up. So, I think your best option is to, if you're gonna use game share, make sure who you're playing with is, like, near you.
I'm not sure that's going to be all of it. But it was definitely nice showing this off. Yeah. Thanks for doing that. I can give you some extra points.
Thanks for watching, people. Subscribe, the Penguin. Subscribe, guys. You heard it from me. Subscribe to Penguin. One of the best decisions you'll make in your life. I don't even know if stream ended or not.
I might end it shortly, actually.
I don't know.
So got that, got multiplayer, got the game room, which of course you also got that local wireless. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I think it's gonna be a wrap for now. One thank you all
Right.
so much for watching the stream.
Subscribe, guys.
Going to give you guys one last payout, and well, wish you all have enjoy the rest of your time.
Right. Maybe it was best that she was muted. I'm pretty sure you have her like completely muted, right?
Yeah, sorry, but I had to do that once she started basically positioning the speaker to the microphone.
Every time
Okay,
I talk.
until then, I'll see you all next time.